Brisbane Tower, good morning, Connor 751.
Qantas 751, Brisbane Tower, good morning. Wind 130 degrees, 14 knots. Runway 19 right, cleared to land.
Good land, runway 19 right, Connor 751.
Flight 458, call departure, see ya.
Flight 458, g'day.
Brisbane Tower, good morning, Rec 314.
Rec 314, Brisbane Tower, good morning. Rec 314, wind 190 degrees, 9 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Runway 19 left, clear to land, Rec 314. Tower, morning, Southern 381 Heavy.
7381 Heavy, Brisbane Tower, good morning.
Tower, morning, Southern 381 Heavy. 7381 Heavy, Brisbane Tower, good morning.
Good morning, Jet 13 ready.
Jet 13 Brisbane Tower, good morning. Jet 13, 19 left, line up.
19 left, Jet 13.
China 7381, wind 130 degrees, 14 knots. Runway 19 right, cleared to land.
This land 19 right, Southern 381 Heavy.
Take off 19 left, Jet 13.
Yep, no sound, guys.
Yeah, morning, velocity 76.
Velocity 76 Brisbane Tower, good morning. All stations, information alpha is now current. Changes wind varying between 080 degrees and 140 degrees, 12 knots. Maximum crosswind 115. Maximum tailwind of 3, temperature 23, information alpha. Jet 13, call departures.
Today, Jet 13.
Velocity 362 Brisbane Tower, g'day.
920 ready.
Velocity 920 Brisbane Tower, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left clear for takeoff, velocity 920.
Velocity 362, wind 140 degrees, 16 knots. Runway 19 right, cleared to land.
Clear land 19 right. Uh, 362, apologies, can you just say again that wind?
140 degrees, 16 knots.
Thanks.
Velocity 76, wind 140 degrees, 10 knots. You can roll through to vacated Alpha 9 without delay. Runway 19 left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land, and Alpha 9, thanks, velocity 76.
Velocity 920, call departure, see ya.
That's it, 920.
331 Delta. 331 Delta, Brisbane Tower, g'day.
Velocity 76, vacated, contact ground 122.25.
12225, thanks, velocity 76.
Hello, this 434 Southern localizer 19 left.
Emirates 434 Super Brisbane Tower, good morning.
Three 31 Delta, wind 140 degrees, 16 knots, runway 19 right, cleared to land.
All right, clear land, Quebec 331 Delta.
Brisbane Tower, good day, just 057 heavy, ready.
So 057 Heavy, Brisbane Tower, good morning.
Emirates 434, wind 090 degrees, 12 knots. You can roll through to vacate at Alpha 9, runway 19 left. Clear to land.
Clear to land, 19 left. We're turning Alpha 7 back again, 434.
Emirates 434, that's fine, Alpha 7.
So 057, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, clear for takeoff, just 057. Tower, good day, just 7991.
So 7991 Brisbane Tower, good morning.
434 for information. We will go to Alpha 9.
Emirates 434.
So 7991, wind 120 degrees, 16 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land, just 7991.
Velocity 1230.
Velocity 1230 Brisbane Tower, good day. Jetstar 057, connect departures, good morning.
Contact departures, good day, just 057.
Emirates 434, as you vacate your number 1, contact ground on 122.25.
Okay, we're number 1 to the China Southern, thank you, and 12225 vacating Emirates 434.
Tower, g'day, Qantas 707.
707 Brisbane Tower, g'day.
That's 7991, we're vacating Tango 7.
7991, thank you. Aussie 1230, wind 120 degrees, 15 knots. Runway 19 right, cleared to land.
Runway 19 right, clear to land, Aussie 1230.
Brisbane Tower, please, 562.
562 Brisbane Tower, good morning.
Got you back, Pete.
Qantas 707, wind 130 degrees, 17 knots. Runway 19 right, cleared to land.
19 right. 19 right, clear to land, Qantas 707.
Yep.
Knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Runway 19 left, clear land, just up 562. Good morning, killing 3, 60 under. Killing 369 Delta, Brisbane Tower.
369 Delta, wind 120 degrees 17 knots, all crosswind, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 19 right, killing 369 Delta. Yeah, g'day, velocity 770.
Velocity 770, Brisbane target A.
Brisbane Town, morning, velocity 1101.
Velocity 1101, Brisbane Tower, good morning.
Target A, corner 613 ready.
Corner 613, Brisbane Tower, good day. Runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff, corner 613.
15 knots, all crosswind, runway 19 right, clear to land.
All right, clear to land, velocity 770.
Yeah, velocity 314 ready.
Velocity 314, Brisbane Tower. Velocity 314, 19 left, line up.
19 left, line up, velocity 314.
Velocity 1101, lake clearance, wind 100 degrees 6 knots.
Velocity 1101.
Quarter 613, call departure, see ya.
613, g'day.
Flight 3314, 19 left, clear to take off.
Take off, 1 on left, 314. Contact, Quantum 604.
Quarter 604, Brisbane Tower.
The city in the background, which is a true proof that Guangzhou and Brisbane are connected again. Queensland is now reconnected to Guangzhou, a key gateway to China and a hub for connecting the world. Amazingly, it's 1,376 days ago since Brisbane and Guangzhou were last connected by scheduled services. Almost 4 years, incredible. China's Southern Airlines is not just any carrier. It's the largest airline in China and a key awakening, the powerhouse of the Chinese tourism market. What we know here in Queensland, as Australian tourism state, is that planes in the sky equals jobs on the ground for our hospitality, entertainment and accommodation workers. When Brisbane Airport is happy, Queensland tourism is happy. When Brisbane Airport is busy, Queensland is busy. As 75% of the international visitors transit through Brisbane Airport, these flights from China Southern Airlines bring good news for every part of the state, from Coolangatta to the Cape and further west. And there's good news for the community and sustainability. The A350, that beautiful aircraft you just saw, that just landed at Brisbane Airport, is designed to be 50% quieter and 25% less fuel burn and CO2 emissions compared to the aircraft they operated before. Not only are these flights good for tourism and economy, they're quieter and better for the environment as well. China Southern Airlines will initially operate 4 flights per week, but will increase these to daily from the 8th of December to cater for peak season demand. And we're very hopeful that at the back of good sales numbers, that will be a daily flight entirely. Today's flight is doubly important. On board today are 2 very large groups of tourists traveling under the Approved Destination Status Scheme, ADS. They are the first passengers to arrive in Brisbane under this program since it was reactivated in August. It's another mark towards the full restoration of the Chinese visitor market for Queensland, and we're thrilled to welcome them back. But this A350 doesn't only hold passengers. There's also a significant amount of cargo on board of the aircraft. 13 tons will be lifted in exports from Queensland to Guangzhou. And most of that product are Queensland mangoes, which is fantastic news for our farmers and exporters. Guangzhou will be the 28th destination served directly from Brisbane Airport. This number will grow, and to cater for this increasing demand, we are embarking on a major expansion program across the airport. Future BNE, as we call it. It's a $5 billion project stretching over almost 10 years leading up to the Olympics and Paralympics. 10,000 new jobs will be created as a result of the upgrades and expansions to the domestic and international terminals and the broader precinct. To say it's an exciting time at the airport is an understatement, and we're glad that China Southern Airlines is now joining us on this journey. It's been a true Team Queensland effort, with everyone collaborating to secure of this service. And I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all partners for their support, including the Queensland Government through the Attractive Aviation Investment Fund, Tourism and Events Queensland, Brisbane Economic Development Agency, Experience Gold Coast and Tourism North Queensland, all of who are already actively marketing Queensland to China and Queensland in China to drive demand for these flights. Most importantly, I would like to thank China Southern Airlines for their commitment to Brisbane and for their enduring partnership with Queensland. This is the 4th time in my career that I welcome China Southern Airlines to my airport, 2nd time at Brisbane Airport, and Jason, I hope it's the last time. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Mr. Sterling Hinchcliffe to the stage.
Thank you, Gert-Jan, and can I join you in acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we gather and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Great to be with you again, Jason, and great to be celebrating the arrival of the China Southern flight from Guangzhou to Brisbane. And Deputy Consul General, appreciate your great support and enthusiasm for this important connection. This is really important for that huge connection between Guangzhou and Brisbane, a connection that has been very important to the visitor economy of Queensland and great people-to-people connection between Queensland and mainland China for a long time. It's been a big gap since this connection was last in place, and I'm very, very pleased that we see it re-emerge. I'm really pleased around that on behalf of the visitor economy here in Queensland. I'm very pleased on behalf of the international education and training sector here in Queensland. But I'm also very pleased on behalf of those huge array of exporters that are going to take advantage of the hold of these flights going forward. But can I acknowledge that this has occurred due to the great partnership between the Palaszczuk government and our international airports, particularly here in this flight in relation to Brisbane Airport, in our Attracting Aviation Investment Fund. The $200 million package that has helped re-establish 26 return and completely new connections to Queensland and makes a massive difference in how we attract airlines to choose Queensland destinations rather than the many destinations across the globe that a limited number of aircraft and crew can service. It's really important that we've seen great outcomes as a result of this signature commitment to our visitor economy by the Palaszczuk government. But in relation to this particular connection, I'm super excited about the $440 million worth of impact on the local economy that it represents, the 1,800 jobs that it represents, the 60,000, up to 60,000 incoming visitors that are going to, through this connection, have that opportunity to visit and learn and love more about what Queensland has to offer. It's great to see that that connection is re-established, and we'll see through the great marketing that's going on in China at the moment with Tourism and Events Queensland, telling the story about how Queensland is a beautiful way to be and encouraging more visitors to make the decision with an easy connection from their home in southern China to Queensland to be able to enjoy all the amazing experiences that we have to offer. I'm particularly excited to know that we will see a Lunar New Year service, kicking these services up from 4 days a week to daily, and that's going to really make sure that that holiday market has an opportunity to connect, and that particularly in that particularly important time of year for the student market has that time to connect to their opportunities here for education and training in Queensland. I'm so very pleased and excited that our support has made this reconnection possible, and that our great partnership and great friends, particularly with China Southern, has been re-established. China Southern is a very important partnership. Guangzhou is a vital hub for connecting to. 169 different cities globally that you can connect to from Guangzhou, and that means Brisbane and Queensland now have that connection to that massive network and the opportunities that that represents. And I particularly want to acknowledge the remarks Gert-Jan said about the approved destination status and how important that re-establishment with our good friends in China has been, and what that means in terms of the two significant groups that have been on this inbound flight today. Are very exciting news for the whole of Queensland's visitor economy. And the lead up to Tourism Week next week, it's wonderful to have this opportunity to celebrate another great success of our Attracting Aviation Investment Fund. Thanks, Gert-Jan.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is a so exciting moment that we are standing here to celebrate the resumption of flight from Guangzhou to Brisbane. Today is a testament to valuable support provided by Chinese Consul General, the Queensland State Government, and the Brisbane Airport. Thank you. And through the strong collaboration, China Southern Airlines aims to further expand the Canton routes and contribute to the influx tourists from China, as well as business and leisure travelers from other parts of the world to Queensland, as well as business and leisure travelers from all other parts to Queensland. We also look forward to welcoming Aussies to China. Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to the end of this official part of the inaugural for China Southern Airlines. Once more, we're all here very, very excited about China Airlines returning to Brisbane Airport. What we didn't say so far is that Jason just whispered in my ear that this flight was 100% full. There was not a single seat empty, and the outbound flight is sold pretty well as well, so that's a good indication that this route is going to be very, very successful for China Southern Airlines and therefore for us as Brisbane Airport and Queensland. So thank you very, very much. Thank you, Sterling. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Ms. Sharon.
Velocity 924. Runway 19 left, clear to takeoff.
Runway 19 left, clear for takeoff, velocity 924.
Flight 447, assigned heading right 270. Runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Right heading 270, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff. Flight 447.
Qantas 120, roll through to vacated Alpha 9, wind is 120 degrees, 8 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 19 left and roll through, Alpha 9, Qantas 120.
Velocity 924, call departure, see you.
Quarter master velocity 924, connect.
.447, contact departures.
Departures 447. Qantas 120, going round.
Qantas 120. Qantas 120, publish missed approach.
Publish missed approach, Qantas 120.
Qantas 120, contact departures on 118.45.
1845, Qantas 120. Brisbane Tower, good morning, Rescue 533 is ready at Hotel 2.
Rescue 533. Rescue 533, happy to depart to the east on track.
8 Rescue 533.
Rescue 533, depart to the east on track. Hotel 2, clear to takeoff.
Depart to the east on track from Hotel 2, clear for takeoff, Rescue 533.
Rescue 533, connect departures on 125.6.
Departures on 125.6, Rescue 533. Brisbane Tower, go ahead, velocity 917.
Velocity 917, Brisbane Tower. All stations, information Bravo is now current, wind varying between